So lobbying is all about influencing decision makers. That's why the lobbyists are here in Brussels. The fossil fuel lobbyists have more than 200 meetings with top-level staff of the European Commission. Since February last year, when the Ukraine invasion kicked off, there's around, we estimate, 25,000 lobbyists just within a few square kilometres. We're going to do a toxic tour. We're going to take you around the European quarter because we've heard a lot about the fossil fuel lobby and their influence. But who are they? Where are they? They're in there. They're in those buildings. We're going to be stopping at a few different stops along the way and hearing both on the lobbying as well as the direct human consequence of these companies and how we're fighting back. This here is the Italian permanent representation. They don't just represent the national interest, the government interest, they also represent industry's interests, organising debates and conferences with decision makers at the Commission.
For the past 10 years, we have been working to expose the power of Italy's largest multinational company, which is called Eni, and it's one of the world's largest fossil fuel company. There was a secret protocol that allows this company to detach its own managers within the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We know that this company relies on their privileged access to policymakers, and we need to cut that access because it profoundly undermines democracy and it blocks any attempt to put in place a just transition that we need now more than ever.
This is the offices, not just of Amazon and Aliança, but also of Spanish energy giant Iberdrola. And here in Brussels, it spends up to 500,000 euros every year lobbying decision makers. It presents itself as a green champion. However, it's also building huge amounts of new gas infrastructure in Mexico and Latin America.
Pues llevamos 6 años luchando para que las compañías energéticas, con su gran beneficio, asuman las deudas de las familias vulnerables. Hemos conseguido que Endesa, que es una de las compañías más grandes con más clientes en Cataluña, firme un convenio con la Generalitat de Cataluña. En este caso se han beneficiado de este convenio más de 40.000 familias. ¿Qué pasa con las familias que no pertenecen a Endesa, que tienen otras compañías? Estas familias también tienen derecho a esa condonación y ese convenio.
Eurogas is a trade association that represents lots of different parts of the gas industry, such as Eni, Shell, Repsol, Equinor, Total, and it's one of the most influential players in Brussels and has 9 staff, including 8 of them with badges to get into the European Parliament without meetings. RWE, the German utility, is involved in creating the strategy of Eurogas because it's on the governing board and heavily involved in the energy crisis in Germany and elsewhere.
RWE and the other big energy companies in Germany have made an immemorial amount of profit in the last 2 years. I blame myself for having brought 4 children in this world, a world that is being systematically destroyed because of the greed for money. Germany is too small to significantly improve a world climate balance with CO2 savings, but it has influence enough to be a model for other countries. Ending poverty is a political choice. I will modify this claim. Ending bad climate policy is a political choice.
So this is the European Commission. This is where the Commission President is, where the commissioners are. This is where a lot of power in Brussels resides. And when we talk about the 200 meetings since February, this is where most of them will have taken place. So this is where the lobbyists will have come. Human rights don't really matter to the EU as long as it gets gas. The whole point is it's been done getting new sources of gas, building new infrastructure in the name of energy security. It's not more secure. You're still dependent on other countries. The only secure solution are renovating your buildings, building renewables, increasing efficiency, heat pumps. The power they've got in these buildings can be countered by the power we've got here. Polluters out, people in! Polluters out, people in! Polluters out, people in!